to all my Taurians out there. So please make sure to get my book on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. So here we go. So let's get into it. So the cards, shuffled it up. I guess I'll shuffle it up again, right? Whatever. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as prices are in the description box below. So the cards that I got for the Taurus are the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, all right? And then you have the Tower. So what I'm seeing here for the Taurians, right? Tower represents Scorpio. Scorpio is the opposite side of Taurus. So what I'm seeing here for the Taurians is I'm seeing how you and this person didn't necessarily work out. You didn't necessarily see eye to eye, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you and this person didn't see eye to eye. Right? And because of that, or this can represent you needing to see things correctly, right? You may have some things going on with you, Taurians, emotionally, right? And also job related, right? Or career related, where you need to understand what's going on, right? Attentively, right? Why certain things are not happening to you, right? Or happening for you in the way that you want, that is. But the thing is that the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles represent how your perception may be off, because the Chariot is orientating you wrong, right? Remember how it is I was talking about how certain cards are not in the right invocation, and because of that, if you read into it for face value, you can actually get the real meaning of the card incorrectly, right? This is the reason why this... Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. But this is one of those cards, the Chariot, the High Priestess, that orientates you incorrectly. So if you don't necessarily know the reality of that, what's going to happen here is, hold on. If you don't necessarily know the reality of that, then what's going to happen here is that you may get the reading, or you may get the meaning of the card incorrectly. Now, the Two of Pentacles represents this being a situation for you where the Two of Pentacles, right, is about the two perceptions that you have, the inversion and the real perception of the things that you want, right? And the Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups represents the reality of what's happening, which is people are trying to come to you. People want to get to know you. People want to get to know you. But here's the problem. The problem is you perceive it incorrectly, meaning that because remember, this is invocated wrong, and this card is invoked wrong. So if you read it for face value, you're actually getting the wrong effect. You're actually reading it incorrectly. It's orientating you wrong, as I said, as I've been saying. So what this represents here is, this represents how what you've got going on here is people may be coming up to you and trying to say what's up to you and give you, and offer you a cup and stuff like this, but you may be friend zoning them, or you may not be thinking of them as a long-term partner when they may be wanting to come to you to try to make a long-term situation happen. But you may be looking for something fast and right now. And the things that the King of Wands and the Tower represents, the King of Wands represents that perception. And the Tower represents this perception, this over self-worth that is creating that delusion is going to be destroyed. Excuse me, the occultists, or people who practice real magic like myself, and occult and hidden sciences and stuff like this, we have something called crossing the abyss. And crossing the abyss is when essentially you learn to humble yourself. If you don't learn to humble yourself, then what's going to happen here is, you ultimately lose your soul, because you get pieces of you that's taken out, and you get so, because you're so busy trying to put on a front, you ultimately put yourself in a situation where everything is stripped from you and all you have is your ego. So sometimes you'll see people who are on this path, right? Especially those light workers who make it seem as if they're light workers or whatever, right? They starting to go crazy. And the reason why is because, part of the reason why is because that's really their ego telling them that they're really reaching a new level, a new level of self-mastery and self-discovery, when in actuality, they're getting deeper invested in their own ego and the delusions that they tell themselves. So let's clarify the Tower. Let's clarify the Tower. You have the King of Coins, the Queen of Coins, the Four of Swords, and then you have the Eight of Wands. I am clarifying with the Game of Thrones Tarot. But the Queen of Coins is invoked wrong. So it represents this false queen. It represents this false statute. So it's about how some of you Taurians, right, which is an earth sign, mind you, may fight to keep this perception that some of you may have up. But I'm here to tell you, my dear Taurus bulls, that if you want the things that you want, if you want a relationship, if you want your finances to start taking off, you're going to have to start telling the truth about yourself, that everything is not okay. I know a lot of people ain't going like that. You know, you start challenging people to become better. Most people want to be in their delusion. But you have the Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Now, the Four of Swords, okay, the Four of Swords is actually, the Four of Swords or whatnot is actually invoked correctly. Because what the Four of Swords represents here is, the Four of Swords is invoked to the west. Air is west. So this is about how it is that you need to take some time. You need to take some rest, okay? Get some sleep, get some better quality sleep. And then you have the Eight of Spears. The Eight of Spears is also invoked correctly because it's east. So this is saying that you need to also start having a fireside chat with yourself about the things that you need to start doing, and forget about the things that you want to do as of right now. You'll get to the things that you want to do, love, all of that stuff. All of that stuff will be offered to you when you start doing the things that you need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace, y'all.